Hi, how are you? It's Ching. So, we're gonna go into the second part of the essential sports warm up, stretch, and recover. So, the warm up and the recover can be similar. Today we're gonna do the quadricep, focus on the quadricep. There's different way to. What I really like to do, instead of doing compression, um, how you call it, the high impact exercise, bring my mind back, high impact exercise and constant building short bulk muscle. We like to do exercise with resistance, right? So long lean. So what does that mean? We focus on the eccentric contract more. We have three ways to get your quadricep. I'm going to save the modification at the end, okay? Which one I use a chair, that's why chair is there. So we're going to start out the most common quadricep stretch as a warm-up. You see a lot out there, and we usually done not so great. This means wrong. Okay, so here we're going to turn sideways. If you're outdoor, you can find a tree or the side of your car. You're getting ready to, or side of the building, whatever, or bench, anything. Imagine, right? To figure out when you're really good at this, of course, no touching, so free hand. So I'm turned sideways for you so you can see my leg, okay? So my hip flexor, actually. So the quadriceps, actually, let me quickly review this. Your quadriceps in the front, four muscles, rectus femoris, go from the AIIS all the way down to your the tuberosity of the tibia, okay? So you pass your knee. So it's the distal and it's proximal. So your body's designed already. When you bend your knee, you stretch your distal. Now, if you squeeze your glutes, you stretch the proximal. Isn't that cool? So we want to go full range instead of same, right, position all the time. Remember, that's a sagittal plane. So we're going to open all of them up, follow the natural design. Okay, here we go. I'm really ready this time. So now you have 5 checkpoints. I hope you all know that. I can hold on to the tree a little bit, you can, or free hand. So if you just learn, definitely hold on to something to really figure everything out. I'm going to bend my knee, grapple the toes, right? So some of you are going to get cramped by it, right? So on your foot or your ear. That's okay. I'll show the modification a little later. But just watch the whole video first, and then you do it, okay? So right here, I'm pelvis upright. I'm not doing this. I'm not leaning forward because I see I just lost my balance right away. It's because your first responder is not there, which you transverse it down. No. The first thing you do, pelvis upright, bend the supporting knee a little bit so you can feel the rooting down. Bring the heel to your tush. 1. You can see my right thigh, which is my right leg here, is in line with the left, not here. Now you're not stretching the quadricep totally, you only stretch your knee, but nothing wrong with that. If that's all you can do, start with that. Gradually, the final picture is the hip extend. So I'm bringing the heel to the tush, looking straight forward, hang on to the tree, however you need help, right? So modify a little bit. Now you do that 4-6 times on the exhale now. You ready? I'm going to talk to the proximal portion, the rectus femoris. You can see I'm extend the whole leg back, open that chest, right? You're going to have a good posture. You're not bending forward. So you're not going to look like a water pump going over. That's what everybody do out there. You're not stretching. That's a lot of wishful thinking. One more thing. I face you to do it so you can see. Your knee's not out there. You just grind the hip socket. If you keep on doing that, that's AB duct, right? And then you put pressure into it, so the collar is still wearing off, okay? Doesn't sound so good, right? So I was gonna give you the truth. You know, don't do that one. You wanna do anything, do it right. Otherwise, benefit never comes. I'm sorry. Wee. Okay, here we go. Bring myself back. So you can see my knee points straight down. Not there. Don't hurt yourself. And this is hard. That's why I say hold on to something, help yourself. So you see the legs side by side, parallel position. Okay, so I'm doing not one more time, the other leg, so we're even. Then you hang on to a tree or wall or the side of your car. At home, you can practice on the counter, right? See, there are lots of possibilities. Okay, so ready? Here we go. Engage abdominal, pelvis upright. I look forever far, find a place, bend my supporting knee just a tiny bit, nobody notice, so I can feel the energy root down from my first responder. Bring the heel to your tush, 1. Again, hollow tummy, bring the heel to your tush, and 3, and 4. So inhale, find the balance first, squeeze your glutes, reach the knee back and return. Inhale, exhale, reach the knee back. Inhale, exhale, total focus. I love this type of meditation. I bring my mind, body work total together and my breath, your breath, right? Reaching back and reaching back a little more until you feel this nice opening and return. So that's a true quadricep standing, warming up, and stretch after you run 5 miles, whatever, or 1 mile, or even you sit for a long time, right? Open up the hip flexor. So those movement 1, okay? Second one, we're gonna go into eccentric contract, okay? So eccentric contract is when the muscle, I can show you the bicep a little bit. Eccentric contract, when I hear my biceps tightening, that's concentric. Eccentric, you're holding a bucket of water. You slowly, or you put the baby down in the crib, right? You slowly, or when you dance, you lift the partner up. You slowly put it down. So that part we miss a lot when we do the weight training, okay? Because head too heavy, we just drop it. So from here, you're gonna eccentric that muscle, eccentric contract, so as elongate, the muscle elongate and contract at the same time. That builds the energy, the strength faster than this. This creates short bulk muscle. And so when the short bulk muscle, for some people, they think that looks great. Not for me. And like the lonely muscle. So why? Lonely muscle is more functional. Short bulk, right? You're going to rip your muscle very quickly. So flexibility not there. That's why we keep talking about, right? Resistant exercise. Okay. So of course there's another, you just, isometric contract. You're going to hold something, stay there for a long time. All your muscle is right, holding in the same place, right? Isometric. And sideways you can see better. I'm engaging my abdominal, my head suspended from above, my arm on the side. My leg, same with the hip, right? So 5 checkpoint. You're gonna bend both knees first. It's my right leg. I'm gonna pick up my right leg, keep a balance. I'm gonna slowly send my right leg back. And as far as you can, then you push from the front leg. You can adjust a little bit. You're landing a really giant lunge with both knee bent. Pelvis upright, shoulders down, reach middle finger toward the floor. Here we go. Eccentric, contract the quadriceps slowly. Squeeze your glutes, engage your abdominals slowly. Slowly. Going all the way down softly so you don't ruin your knee. At home, you can put a carpet on the mat. Come back. Right leg went back, right leg come forward. Okay, so not too far, less than 90 degrees from the knee, so about 75. You're ready, engage your abdominal, you're gonna keep your body upright. Do not lean forward from the hip. I'm gonna put all the way up here on the quadriceps, so we're strengthening now. Ready, shift your weight. Slowly, I'm coming up halfway. I transfer all my weight truly to the front leg. If you truly transfer, your back foot is going to slowly peeling off. Come back and return. Now you will strengthen that distal quadricep in the long lean position too. It's very cool. Okay, so ready? I'm going to do once with the left leg. So bend both knees. Once you understand how to do correctly, you can do 2 to 4 times or just keep alternate. Right, left, ready? Push the front leg, giant step, adjust yourself a little bit. Engage your abdominal, you can see my knees not under the hip socket, right? Way back. Inhale, find the spot. Slowly, squeeze the back tush and hollow tummy all the way. Feel that quadricep, long, lean stretch, and come back. Then left leg back, left leg forward, 75 degree. Don't go 95, 75 degree. Bending from the knee. Shift your weight forward. Can you see? I'm shifting my weight forward. Push from the back leg. You ready? Now, push down halfway. Now I'm totally shifting away. So I'll shift my weight to the front foot a little bit. So now I'm saying, okay, okay, okay. Wee, and coming back nice and tall. Arrive. Like I say, watch the whole video once, right? And then you try with me with the video. Once you have it, you'll understand every single detail. You can repeat twice on the right side, twice on the left, or 4, or alternate right, left. Just have to remember, okay? I'm going to show you the last part because I told you I'm going to give you a modification. You say, my hamstring cramp up right away, my foot cramps up soon as I bend. That's mean you're so tight, right? Your body's telling you, it's talking to you, so don't avoid that. So we do modification. Okay, so we modify a little bit. Right here, that's, of course, it's a chair. Now, at the park, that can be a bench, okay? Or if you see a big boulder when you're running outdoor, it's really hard to run in the city. It's too much, smart. So go to a park and running on the grass. And I'm going to put my foot there, okay? So right here. So I'm really going to stretch out the knee first. And so much cardio and high impact exercise, you have no idea, right? How much trouble you created for the body. But your heart is really good, cardio, your heart health is really good. But when it's feel the whole body. So right here, only my toes on, not the whole foot, okay? So right there, so I get a little more flexibility. Guess what? I also stretch out the ankle. You gotta stretch out the ankle so you can run better, even walk better. Ready? Nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. I'm bending, supporting knee, and send this knee down. Squeeze the glutes, just keep the pelvis upright. Don't do that, okay? That's why you're sitting out there already. Do not do that one. Open the hip flexors and return. Again, you can hang on to the wall, hollow your tummy, and nice and tall, squeeze your glutes, engage your abdominal, and come back. Every time the exertion, when the stretching happening, is the exhale, hollow tummy, purposely blow it out, okay? The reason you purposely blow it out, you get to that, you feel the transverse abdominal better, okay? So if you don't understand how to do the breath work, I'll put an end screen for you to show you how to do breathing properly. And otherwise, you can also search. I have a little over 100 videos. Always what? Fundamentals, start fundamental. I break it down. We can do a lot of fancy movement, but those kind of just wishful thinking, right? Because you have no idea. You don't know the ABC of the body and how to do it correctly with a good technique. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for being with me. Take good care. I will see you next video.